I got the California blues.
For our chili, we used ancho chilies, cascabel chilies, brown sugar, red kidney beans, jalapenos, garlic, cumin, a whole onion, 6 Roma tomatoes, half of a habanero, 3 pounds of chuck steak, oregano, cocoa powder, cornstarch, olive oil, and some red wine. We started off by soaking our red kidney beans in warm water at the beginning of our recipe so we can tenderize the beans and make them a bit softer. We then cut and seeded the ancho and cascabel chilies and tore them into 1-inch pieces and placed them on our stove at medium heat just until they got smoky and fragrant. An endothermic reaction occurs as the heat from the pan is being absorbed by the chilies, causing them to smoke as they are changing their state. We then poured our chilies into a blender to make them into a powder-like homogeneous mixture. We added 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa, 3 tablespoons of corn flour, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 1 tablespoon of dried oregano.
Pulse all ingredients until fully combined. After, add 3/4 cup of chicken stock into your mixture to make a puree.
We then put our chili puree to the side and start mincing 6 Roma tomatoes to add to our sauce.
After dicing the tomatoes, then start dicing 2 jalapenos and half a habanero. Next, crush 4 whole garlic cloves into a fine paste.
Listen, hey, sweet mama, gonna put your air brakes on.
We then cut our 3 pounds of chuck steak into about 1-inch pieces. A Maillard reaction occurs when we are cooking the meat, and a Maillard reaction is a reaction between the amino acids and reducing sugars that gives brown food its distinctive flavor. We then put all of our chopped up vegetables into the pot and pour about 2 cups of red wine. When cooking the vegetables in red wine, the alcohol in the wine bonds with both fat and water molecules, which allows it to carry aromas and flavor. We then let that sit for a minute or 2 before adding our chili powder to create our heterogeneous mixture. Caramelization of the meat occurs when proteins and sugars come into contact with dry heat. The proteins and sugars undergo a chemical change that produces rich, intense flavors as well as color. At the end of it all, we add our tenderized kidney beans and mix our heterogeneous mixture once again. To finish off our chili, we put it in the oven, which was preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 4 hours. Once you take your chili out of the oven, you put about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and mix, and then you are all set to go. Your chili is ready.